What is your name?
My name is Counselor Gerard, and my middle name is Vanya, and my surname is Saraon.
How they call you?
Oh, people call me from my first name around is Counselor Gerard. People call me Gerard, but mostly people call me Blair in short.
Okay. Where did you live?
I live in a highly urbanized city, a city of choice, and located from the southern part of the Philippines, and it is called the Digo City.
Okay. Did your parents choose your name?
Well, it's my ninang or aunt who named me, and more like because she lives in a capital city of Philippines, and she's more on English or stuff.
Does your name have any special meaning?
Oh, of course, yes. Kanzler in German language is art, and Gerard in some kind of English Latin is spear. So I'm the art of the spear.
Okay. If you could change your name, would you?
No, I think my name is kind of good and not really used, like John or Stephen. Many people use that, and my name is kind of unique.
Okay. Or a common name.
Yes.
What sorts of food do you like eating most?
I like eating more like a fast food, but sometimes I need to balance my diet because I eat a lot, and I eat takeaway foods like from burgers, eating from fast food restaurant or something else.
So, who normally does the cooking in your home?
Well, it's most likely my helper or a maid, but sometimes my mother do the cooking, experimenting and stuff, and I follow through her footsteps so that I could learn. Since I will pick the course of cookery.
And do you work or study?
I study a little bit, and I work at my house. That balot business. Since we deliver always, and at night we deliver at night because we have our clients to deliver it in a most exact time. So and that so that the eggs are fresh. It needs to be fresh, because if it's not fresh, we have to move it all around. So
Why did you choose the job?
it's not really of choice. It's more like it's my father's business, and he's the one who made that business. But I chose to help, and I chose to assist him so that I will experience that kind of thing from other foreign countries.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
To me, I see myself as a highly dependent man if I learn more and study more from the foreign country that I chose, and hopefully that I want to learn more about coding and programming, so that more like I can create more websites and for my cookery or for my restaurants in the near future.
Okay. And what transport do you use?
Well, I use my brother is always the one who takes care of me when I go to school, and we use a four-wheel vehicle, and sometimes we use a two-wheel vehicle. We have both four-wheel and two wheels, and that's all. So sometimes he lets me drive, and sometimes not.
Okay. There's a pen and a paper in front of you. Remember that you're given only 1 minute to prepare for this speaking. Okay? Let's have your part 2. Now this time, you're going to describe something you own which is very important to you. You should say where you got it from, how long you have had it, what you use it for, and explain why it is important to you. Again, Describe something you own which is very important to you. You should say where you got it from, how long you have had it, what you use it for, and explain why it is important to you. Okay, let's begin.
The thing that I mostly treasured and mostly kept an eye on is the treasure that I always have, like, you know, like my family's picture, because it came from our childhood, and it reminds me of the good old days, and it reminds me of the nostalgic childhood that I once had. And whenever I look at it, you know, I always wanted to go back, and I always wanted to experience it again, even the most embarrassment childhood, but still it is the precious memory. I have it more like 7 years, but I mostly put it on my desk, or sometimes from my box, you know, that wooden box that I had. But seems like I can't find it anymore because it's already in the storage room. I use it for my motivational and nostalgic ways, and it is also my comfort, you know, when I feel held down and I want to have a good memory and a good stable mind. I always use that picture so that I can take off my negative and most irritating memories that I had from my good old terrible days. But it's sometimes my most powerful weapon for cleaning my mind, and it is important to me because it helps me soothe things over. You know, I laugh with my siblings when I ever look at it. We laugh at how timid and
Okay, that's good. Now, do you have any hobby?
yes, well, a hobby that I do is that I sometimes research about martial arts because I wanna know how to fight, because sometimes it helps me deal with enemies that I don't wanna mess, because my mother and father are policemen, and my mother and father are both policemen and policewomen, and but but I didn't experience that kind of job because I don't want to be a police officer, because it wasn't my dream. But they always warn me that never to underestimate my enemies. I never want to make fights because sometimes you can't win a losing battle, because sometimes the enemy would have some kind of weapon or something. I should know defenses, like how to disable their firearms and stuff.
Okay. When did you first develop that idea?
When when uh, when they taught me that that so many people died because of that incident, because no wonder that I never go outside, because my mother and father are worried about me. I thought they were exaggerating, but they were protecting me, even though they are overprotective, but still they cared for me. And I wanted to to know how to take care of myself, because sometimes in the alley people died and people were kidnapped, especially young women. I wanted to protect myself against people who wants to abduct me.
Okay. And what are the advantages of having a hobby?
To learn and to improve myself, like my own fitness and my body, and so that I will gain muscle prowess, and so that my memory could, it's more like an exercise from the gym. I always went to gym too, so that I can improve myself, and to use a punching bag, so that I can practice my enemies as my opponent. Yeah, the punching bag is my opponent, so that I can evade the attacks in some sort. So yeah.
And what do you think, or what do you think fascinates humans about outer space?
Pardon?
What do you think fascinates humans about outer space?
Space?
Outer space.
Outer space? Oh. Well, outer space has many unknown places. You know, humans don't go anywhere except in this planet. But but humans are so curious about outer space. The outer space has many unknowns and discoveries to know, like the meteorite. You know how they discovered it and its usefulness. I don't know much about meteorites and asteroids, but like the Mars, you know, we can inhabit it if we want, but there's no food and water. But still, it is a good place to know the unknown and to experience the unknown, because